Welcome to your first of 6 Shape Up coaching lessons for stars. And mate, this information in this one video might just change your life completely. Each of your 6 Shape Up lessons will include a video or audio lesson like this one, and many of them have extra Shape Up subconscious audio recordings that you'll listen to on the app for 1 week. If you do these as instructed, you'll be able to have some powerful changes in your self-confidence and your relationships. The audio recordings are important because they help you change the subconscious beliefs about yourself and your life, which will begin to change everything. This is true because neuroscientists tell us that 95% of your choices, they're subconscious. That means 95% of the time you're running on autopilot. You aren't really making decisions. You're just reacting to your life. And often this behaviour is not balanced or you at your best. If we're going to help you change some of your behaviour, we have to help you work on your subconscious thinking. We're going to make it really easy though, because understanding your thinking, it's actually pretty simple. Every minute of every day, you're functioning in one of 2 states. You're either balanced and loving, where you have good behaviour because you feel safe, calm and happy, or you're in an unbalanced, fearful state because you feel unsafe, stressed, mistreated, insulted or unhappy, and then your behaviour goes downhill. Understanding your 2 states is going to make good relationship behaviour really simple. And it's simple because there's only 2 options. When there's lots and lots of options, making decisions, it's hard. When there's only 2, it's much easier. We're going to teach you how to recognise your 2 states and which is driving in each moment. We're going to teach you how to get out of an unbalanced, fearful state where you might be behaving badly and back into a more balanced, loving state where you can be your best. Now, in order to help you become your best and create healthy relationships with everyone in your life, we're going to share with you a powerful secret of human behaviour that could totally change your life. Because it's going to make your bad behaviour and the bad behaviour of others finally make sense. Are you ready for it? Here it is. Most human behaviour and all of our bad relationship behaviour is driven by 2 simple core fears that everyone on the planet is battling to some degree every day. When you understand these 2 core fears, you're going to see human behaviour in a whole new light, and you're going to finally understand yourself too. So here they are. The first core fear, the fear of failure, which is really the fear of you not being good enough. But you know this one, because you battle insecurities and fears of failing every day. And you've had this fear for a long time. We believe it started when you were only a small child, when everyone around you said, no, don't do that, don't be like that. Can't you just be more assertive? Be nice, be quiet, just be smarter. That message came through loud and clear from the big people around you. It was that you need to be different than what you are, and you may not be good enough. Then you went to school. The first thing you learnt there was that kids are smarter, more athletic, and there's some that are better looking than you. So that fear of failure just got bigger. Now you're an adult, we wish we could say, hey, you've grown out of that one. But you know what? That fear is still there. It's not true. Now you're a grown-up, there's only more ways in which you can fail every day. And some days it's the pits. This fear, it's haunting your life. This thinking, it's costing you. It costs you relationships and opportunities. It can hold you back in every area of your life. Now, almost everyone and everything you experience can trigger this fear of failure in you. When you become unbalanced in this fearful state, you become wobbly. In a fearful state, you're focused on one thing only, doing or getting anything it takes to quieten that fear. Sometimes it's validation, awards, a raise at work that will quiet that fear. Sometimes it takes interest from the opposite sex, or shopping or buying something new to convince you you're actually okay, and that fear will shrink down. But this only lasts a little while, until someone else triggers your fear of failure back up again. And this is not the only fear in play in your life. There's actually another core fear. The second core fear that everyone on the planet battles every day is the fear of loss. The fear that your life won't be good enough. This fear shows up whenever your life is not the way you wanted it to be. Now the truth is, life rarely meets our expectations. So this can happen a lot. Quite often people disappoint or mistreat you. And when this happens, you can feel hard done by. Think about it. All the things in your life that you're afraid of losing or going wrong. A loved one might die. You could lose your job. You could lose money. You could be robbed. You could get stuck in traffic, be late to a meeting. Your children could destroy the house, put a hole in the wall. You could get audited by the government. You could break your leg. There's literally only about 1 billion ways that things could go wrong every day. So this fear of loss can be huge. For stars though, the fear of failure can really dominate your attention at times, especially when you feel unimportant, unpopular, disliked or forgotten. You stars can be a little emotional and dramatic in an unbalanced state where your core fears are in play. You can also get bothered, upset, or even a little mean. You might challenge your family or friends and other people in your life. This is you when you're in fear of failure. And if you feel really mistreated, unappreciated, or angry, you can carry on like a pork chop. You can feel taken from, chuck a wobbly, lose your temper. This is the problem though. This fear-driven bad behaviour, it's not who you are. The real you is good, mature and kind. But this behaviour can only happen when you feel safe and unthreatened. When you're out of fear, then you show up as your best for others and yourself. When you learn how to defeat your 2 core fears for yourself, and we'll teach you in the next 2 lessons, you're going to have the skills and tools you need to create relationships that work. And the good news is, learning how to be your best, it's simple. The only thing you've been lacking was knowledge. And once you know better, you'll do better, and you'll improve every relationship in your life. Don't miss the second Shape Up coaching lesson for stars coming up next, where we'll give you the secret to beating your fear of failure and getting that bugger off your back for good. Lesson 2 will help you change your subconscious beliefs about yourself and your value, and get rid of those insecurities and that anxiety that makes you ornery and upset at times. This next lesson will really improve your self-esteem, which is the single greatest thing that you can do to improve your relationships. You'll find this lesson in your portal now.